Hi, my name's Chrissy Ortner, and I'm part of the team at Spirit to You. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist and massage therapist. I'm a Reiki master and meditation teacher and spiritual counselor. And I guess what I'd like to talk to you today a little bit about is hypnosis and how it can work and help heal you and help you feel more connected to your spiritual side as well. Hypnosis has a lot of confusion around it, I guess, from what we see in the media, people getting up on stage and clucking like chickens. But hypnotherapy is a very different process. In all hypnosis, you are in control. You remain awake and aware aware of your actions. So when you see people up on stage, it's because they are extroverts and they're enjoying that process. The sort of work I do with hypnosis is more about relaxing into a deep trance state, very similar to meditation. It's the sort of feeling you have when you're zoning out watching the television and you're not aware of what's happening around you in the room. When you become engrossed in the story in a book, and again, you're so engrossed in that story that you're not really aware of the passage of time. Or also similar to the feeling that you have when you're driving on autopilot and you're suddenly at your destination and you don't really remember how you got there. So hypnosis is that process of going deeper into yourself. And many of you may have experienced that already with meditation. The difference though with hypnosis is that there's a specific goal. And in the past life regression work I do, we're using some of your experiences in tuning into sounds, smells, tastes, the ability to visualize or imagine, to access deeper memories all the way back through time and space. In the past life regression, we began with accessing some of your early childhood memories that are either happy ones or neutral. And as we go through those memories, we then travel further back in time to memories of when you were in the uterus. We use that time as a healing process to access states of feeling safe and nurtured. We then go back further in time with guided visualizations to help you relax even deeper, to access your past lives. Now, for some people, they may experience that initially as a sensation of touch or sound or smell or even taste. One of my clients, her first indication that she was entering into a past life memory was the feeling of holding onto a rope. It was a very thick rope, and she described the sensation that she could feel on her fingers and the tightness in her muscles as she realized that she was holding onto a rope very tightly and pulling for all she could, all she was worth. That memory went on to a memory that she'd actually fallen off a boat and was being dragged behind a boat and clinging for dear life onto this rope. She remembered being a sailor in that lifetime. She was a man and quite young, and she remembered actually drowning at sea. Now, even though that was a traumatic memory for her in that moment, it actually helped explain a lifelong fear of the sea, and that she used to have anxiety attacks whenever she'd go down to the beach with family. So after we'd done the hypnosis and the regression work, and we did some healing in the session as well around those fears of the sea, she was then able to report back that she no longer had the fear and was actually really looking forward to going to the beach the next summer. So some of the things that you can explore during a past life regression are your soulmate connections through lifetimes. We tend to reincarnate in our soul groups. So that can be something that can be fun to explore. Another thing is starting to understand that sense of deja vu you might have felt before, or recurring dreams can also be an indication of past lives. So can many talents. So, for example, if your passion is music, you may find that that is something that's carried through from previous lifetimes. You may think, am I capable of having a past life regression? Well, anyone that's able to use their imagination and remember previous experiences either visually or physically, remembering smells or sounds, you're really a good candidate for a past life regression. Most people find it an easy process to go through. All the sessions are recorded, and so you're able to take a recording home with you afterwards. And generally the sessions are 2 hours, so it gives you a good time to become really relaxed and to talk about some of the experiences that you'd like to explore during the regression session. If you come with any anxieties, fears or phobias, we can look at the origins of those. Perhaps the regression work will help you discover that those originated in this lifetime, perhaps even in childhood, and we can do healing work around that. And similarly, if we can find that they do go back to past lives, again we can look at soul contracts and soul learnings and help relieve any anxiety that may have carried through. So past life regression work can help you gain a greater understanding of your soul's journey, the things that you've learnt in the past, and how you want to go forward in this lifetime. And it can also help with your intuition as well. You become more highly tuned to your soul consciousness.